Hey, 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 welcome. Welcome to Crystal's Daily Dose of Joy. Welcome, family, friends, and followers. If you're new, then hello. If you're returning, then welcome. This is going to be a whole trailer clean with me. I use the Power Hour, which is something I learned through watching other cleaning videos on YouTube, and I just get as much as I can get done in an hour. When I'm done, I focus on other things. And I thought, I love cleaning, y'all. I absolutely love it. But today I spent about 2.5 hours on classwork. I go to school for my high school diploma. If you're new or you're not sure, and I'm almost done. I'm going to be graduating hopefully in June. And I did a lot of time this morning doing classwork because I started 2 new classes. And I just like, man, I don't know if I feel like getting up cleaning. But I do want to try to work on my yard. I may not get it finished after all the rain. We got a beautiful green yard. I'd like to get out there and weed eat and cut the grass and do all those fun things. But I'm not going to get to it if I don't get my trailer cleaned up first, because then I'll feel bad because it's a mess. Let me show you the before. I'll show you the after. Sometimes I do forget in between, but y'all know how it goes. Another thing, my son does pick up behind himself and clean up his room and do his bed. On days it's a late evening and we're out running errands or we're doing stuff, I step in and do it. I allow Mason to take a break. Mama steps in and does it because I would rather him be focused on school and events and things that go on in the community versus worried about helping me out or doing things like that. Mason is special needs, and I feel like he stays more geared and more focused when we allow him, okay, Mason, Mom's going to do the room today. Mom's going to pick up your mess. Mom's going to do this. If he's got other things that I'm trying to get him to focus on. Yesterday evening was a late evening, and we do a potluck at my church. It's called Blessed Be Chaos. Our last session was yesterday, and so I went to that, and he stayed home with his daddy. But while I was at that, I didn't get back till a little after 8, and then we had to go out probably at about 9 or a little after 9 at night and run down to Walmart and pick up a few things we just needed. My husband's work and his trade, it is not some clock in at 9 o'clock, clock out at 5 o'clock. It's if someone needs electricities or lights or stuff done, you get it done when the availability's there, and you can. So yes, and no, y'all, I don't feel like I have to explain myself, but sometimes it just helps if you give a little bit more detail and do in a video so people are not like, because I'd be the same way if I'm watching the video like, well, why are they doing it that way? Why didn't they tell me this? I don't know. That's just my personality. I'm kind of in a silly mood. I'm not sure why, but let me show you the before, show you the after. I got a little bit of a cough. I think the wind. Kitchen area. Not many dishes, but just made like an omelet ordeal. And right there, over here, there's just stuff laying around. I want to make sweet tea and lemonade, which is our 2 favorites. Probably the sugar's not good for you, but I do love me some sweet tea. My living room is kind of a mess. Mason just got his stuff there where he got dressed this morning. My desk area, I swapped. And then over here. And then Mason's room's not really that messy neither. I mean, he did pick up most of the stuff laying around before he laid down. And most of this in the floor that you see laying in the floor is stuffed animals and stuff he keeps on his bed. He loves plushies. He loves stuffed animals. Mostly that's what it is. And his bed needed to be straightened up. And then, of course, his cat's litter box, we'll go and clean it out and then vacuum around. I think he did drag out a few things that he kind of left laying there. A little basket. It's got some craft stuff in it. So his room's really not even dirty. And then I'll show you our bedroom. I don't mess with my husband's bedroom except for vacuuming the floors and, taking out any trash. But his room stays clean, so we're not even worried about that today. Oop. Bed needs to be made up. A few things laying around that could be put back a little bit neater. Bathroom. I might, if I get time, I'll clean the bathrooms. That's always takes me a lot more time. And I don't know. I have a certain way I do bathrooms. So you don't really see me do bathrooms a whole lot in my videos. I probably should do them a little more, but yeah, I don't know. Anywho, we're going to just start off, I believe, in the kitchen area. We're going to set the timer like we would normally do. You won't get to see every little thing, but I'll show you as we go. Let me turn off these lights, quit blinding you. Turn the one over here. It'll be a little easier to see. Start over here. So I'm recording from my laptop too, so that I can show you the timer. Here's the timer. See? I'm going to go to timer. 1 hour. And then we're going to hit go. Bam. So I just put it down and I get to work. So let's just pick up. I probably am going to need that other light, so I'm probably going to turn y'all a different way. And I'm sorry if my husband is planning on changing these out. We really don't want to do a whole lot here, but they are kind of brightening your eyes, so I have to turn you a certain way. But he is planning on changing these out one of these days when everything's not so chaotic and we're busy, and then kind of go on with I don't know, like a less dim bulb. I'm probably not using the right word. I can't think of it right off the top of my head. But, yeah, he's going to do that for me. But I'm going to need this light. Ooh, see, that's right in your eyes. That's what I don't like. Let's tilt you down a little bit so it's not right in your eyes. Okay, there you go. It's a little better. Okay, there we go. So, I like to give my sinks a good scrub. I like to change these out. Every day I change out my washcloth and my towel. I'll give you tips as we go. Try to. And I do a rolling method. Washcloth, towel. I do a 3-way with that. So I do my towels. I go one down and around. Same thing with the washcloth. And then I literally roll it up into there. So, yeah. Put the dirty set right here in the hall area for now. I'll pick it up later. And then silver out. I like to do this before and after, in the evenings or in the mornings, or before or after. So I'm going to do it this morning and in the evening. Soft scrub is really good. It's with bleach. It's good on stainless steel, different things, tubs. And just, because food and gunk and different things get into those sinks, y'all, and the tubs. And it's always nice just to take and scrub that junk up. I hand wash all my dishes. I try to say that just about in every video here lately because we do have new people here on the channel. And I know a lot of people do use dishwashers. There's a place, we thought about on one of the walls, but really in the cabinet area, there's no place to put a dishwasher. But I've never really used one. I'm not a big fan. But whatever works for you. That's the trick you take from cleaning, I think. If it doesn't work for you, don't feel like you have to do it, Really, don't stress yourself over something if if it doesn't work for you. Swap sides. I'm still getting used to the sides. Water hot first. I'm using Dawn. They didn't have my palm olive for whatever reason, the one I was looking for. They did have it, but not the one I was looking for in the blue. That's what we're Dawn. Let that fill. Put this there on the stove. Put this back where it goes. And yeah, y'all, this is another thing. I did do this when I first started doing YouTube, and just even back when I worked in the hotels cleaning. Before I even got on YouTube, I would stress myself if I didn't get everything just right. If I messed up, it is okay. That is going to be your learning and your growing process. With cleaning, with school, with life, with kids, with your beliefs, it is okay. If you beat yourself up, or someone else does, you ain't accomplishing anything. You're just more stressed out the very next day. Yes, I got a very high hyper energy at 42, and I'm all over the place, but I'm thankful I'm like that. I used to why am I like this? And just be so mean to myself, Oh, you talk too loud, you talk too fast. I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. I am me, and I'm going to remain me. Okay? That's just how it goes. So I like to put my silverware down in there and get that done. Okay, this will be a bit shorter. So, let's wash some dishes. I guess I'm doing a kitchen a day. I normally do my beds first, but I'm doing a kitchen a day because sometimes that does take me a lot longer to kind of get through. So I just wanted to, I don't know. These stupid things want to roll down. And for me, there's no certain pattern to how I do dishes or how I wash. I just try to make sure I get them clean, rinse them well. Sometimes they get dried, put away. Other times they completely don't. That's okay. I make a big, huge mess around myself with water. Because you don't have to move as fast as me. I had someone ask me, I think it was Courtney, how do I move so fast? And how do I keep an organized and tidy home? I don't have to move fast. I just choose to. Because I know that I want to focus on other things. But while I'm moving fast, I try to take into consideration, okay, make sure that dish is clean. Make sure you go back and look and you did clean out the litter box good. I'm just making up things right now. Go back and check and make sure you emptied all the trash cans, whatever it is, And if there's something I can't get to and I can't, complete or get done, it's okay. Kind of like, knowing that, you're not going to accomplish it all. But it's also kind of like, for me, it's like energetic. It's like an exercise to me. It keeps my mental state, my body, my mind, where I need it when I'm staying on top of things. If I don't stay on top of things, you don't want to be around me. I'm a miserable person, because then I'm stressed on everything I got because I didn't accomplish something or get something done. And that's an area I'm still working on too. So, what you growling yet? Who's you walking, Lucky? Lucky said, "You're coming out here and I don't like it." Okay, let's go ahead and press these. And I'm trying not to make this too long of a video, so I will kind of skip certain parts where you don't see me all the way through. Just that way it's not a 4-hour video of me cleaning laugh out loud. And my charge don't hold as long on my laptop for some reason. I got to figure that one out. Probably just because it's old. It's time to upgrade, and I haven't yet. I've had it for a long time. Got to get used to my camcorder. One of these days, my husband got me. Start using it. Like that water around. Okay, y'all, so let's dry out the dishes and then get the things and the sinks rinsed out, and then we'll start in the living room. I'll tell you where we're at on time, too. And you don't have to do that. You don't got to be like me. Some people think it's silly. Some people love it. It's just what works for me. I actually have fun with it more than anything, too. So, you don't have to do all that, you know. Just whatever works for you is what I tell people. That's the beauty of cleaning, I think. We all have different ways in life and different things that motivate us, or, you know, different things we like to do and we don't always like to do. You know, it's like, I need to clean up my cup cabinet one of these days. Probably not. So I am going to, I probably could have done that before I done dishes, but I probably will do it after I get all my cleaning done, or I might do it, I haven't decided yet. I might do it when I start on the living room area. Make my sweet tea and my Kool-Aid. They're real easy to make. Someone, it might have been my son. Look at there. You get a clean real quick. Okay, I still got soap on it. Put a dirty fork back in the drawer. Man, oh man. Like, why? That's too funny. But why? I bet Mason did that. I bet Mason was thinking, you know, not thinking, and got over here and got sidetracked and put it back in the thing. Just flip that open. And I'm not moving as fast as it seems. I'm just moving at a decent pace. It doesn't, seems like I'm moving a lot faster. Really not. Really not. Really not. Not. Coffee cup out. Well, I can take this piece off so I can drain the water off of it and clean and wipe it out here in a minute. Well, we'll junk up. Thing up. And this is where, because by the time your kids come in from school, or, you know, if they're little and they take naps, you know, in the evenings, things are going to get kind of messed back up or kind of out of order. So the 25-minute tidy up, just kind of picking up. If you got a small sink full of dishes, you might need to put in the dishwasher or wash, or maybe a basket of laundry that's been sitting on your bed for a couple days you need to wash. Give yourself 25 minutes. That was another tip I learned on YouTube. It's amazing what you can learn. My husband learned how to change a tire on his bicycle through YouTube. Also how to change, he's got like a little motorized bike, the gasket part. You know, so many cool things. So many cool things. And I think that's really important, you know. I think that's the beauty in cleaning. Really, I do. Is that you get a chance to kind of organize and clean and not have to stress about it later in the day. Like, oh, what if I got company? I'm tired of looking at this mess. And it's amazing. So I keep a clean microfiber in my Lifestyle down here. I'll spray this. Spray kind of around. That way I can go and kind of wipe down everything. And I normally start off this little thing right here because it takes a minute or two. Yeah, you don't have to do all this. I like mine to be kind of dry and neat. My cat, my son's cat, our cat, whatever we call it, likes to get up on my kitchen counters, which I don't mind when there's not food. Got little fur balls. You have to make sure you go and wipe down good. He brings up here with him. I'll turn y'all so y'all can see me better. I'm wiping back here right now. And just giving everything a good wipe. Wipe down. I'll come back and do in my sink area last and just kind of more or less dry it out versus wiping, if that makes sense. I'll go and I'll kind of wipe it out. Put things back. Gotta wash my coffee pot, but that's okay. Whoops. I love this thing. It's a pain sometimes to dry up the water mess, but it makes my sink area feel way more organized instead of everything being scattered on the back part of the sink or having to get it out from underneath the cabinet every time. You know, I like it being right kind of behind me near the dishes. You know. The beauty of cleaning is just the beauty of it, you know. What feels comfortable to you in your home? What do you like seeing done the most? Laundry. Is it important to you how many times you do it? Or, you know, are you okay? Some people are completely okay, and that is completely okay if you're not one of those people that's into cleaning and you'd rather do it like once a week, do like a big cleanup. Comment in the links below. What works to you? I'm curious to hear and know and learn. Okay, see right there? That part's already done. Kitchen area, ta-ta-dum. And we hit the stove area a little bit. Oh, stuff right there. And my boys just kind of fend for themselves last night because I went to the potluck. So we did breakfast for dinner. And so I did dinner at church pretty much because we always do like potluck there. So. So even your microwave, you can use the same rag, Lifestyle. Ours don't ever get bad, but you know, little spots to get on it, and we'll wipe down the tray. I put a little backbone in it sometimes. Go and wipe it out. Okay. There we go. Put stuff. Try to put it back as I go. It's gonna leave. Well, I'm gonna put it right there. I don't know why. Pick up over here. Trying to learn to drink more water. My diaper bag first that I'm carrying right now. I've carried this for a million things. Washi tapes. Back in the day when I went to high school diploma. So many things. I'll sit on the desk for now. See? I still got about a half hour to get that rest done. 35 minutes. I take grocery bags and stuff, and I kind of fold them like if they were a piece of clothing. Fold them down and down and across, and then I stick them into a big bag. And you can use these in your bathroom trash cans you may keep in other rooms. So that's another good thing and good way. And then I'm just gonna wipe up the front part right here. Put this in this here. Can't trust you not to knock my phone off. I better move it. My bread box, I'm not comfortable with it here. But I might get me and my husband said we might get a little shelf thing to put right here. That way I can put that on eventually. Not right this minute. I'm not that stressed over it. But, you know, because it was taking up too much room. And that ain't going nowhere. That's, like I've told y'all before, it comes from my daddy. So, and that was my daddy's mom's. So, kind of something that stays with me. Okay, now we got the kitchen clean. And I will show you. Look at the cat up there being nosy. Get out, Mercury. I'm about to get me a cough drop or something out. Yep, he'll get down there and smack it. He don't even try to eat it. He just wants something to play with. That cat's a mess. He's probably more of a mess than some of us are. Okay, let's go ahead and work on the living room area. Music turned down. Room. This is always the easiest one, I feel like, when it comes to cleaning. Pretty much tidying up. Little bones and stuff laying around. I'm putting their dog bowl for now. Wrong way. The cat had knocked pictures and stuff down. Spooky was never that big of a handful, but Mercury, oh my gosh. Mercury is a handful and a half. He don't even know why he's a handful. Get her cores out of the floor because I'm bad to rock on him. I went over by my rocker. What's you growling at? Hush. You shush now. Ain't no one out there you need to worry about me growling at. Ain't no one out there. So, pick up my shoes, put them out by the front door. These are what I called my yard work Crocs. I clean them, wash them out, wear them out when I cut grass, weed eat, whatever I'm doing outside in the yard with Mason, playing, whatever. Nah, don't do that. No, you went outside. You know better than that. No. So then the living room area is tidied up, y'all. There's not really much over here to tidy up. Set you right here for a minute. Tighten up my chair. Well, if you'll stand. I thought I would do that in like a corner. I'm just going to do it. No. Pluto. No. They're barking at my landlord. He has a tree service that's directly behind us. And they just go nuts. Okay. See what they did to my pillow? Not really much. So we have to bark at something. Living room's kind of tidied up, though. We're going to go work in Mason's bedroom. Ours will be the last bedroom we do, just because Mason's takes a little bit more time. I got him that net thing up there, and that helps, but I don't mind him having a lot of stuff. I would rather him have the stuff that he enjoys and comfortable with on his bed than stressing about the making process, you know? Because he's the same way. He don't care if he's got to come in here and sometimes spend 20 minutes trying to get the bed made up. He just likes having stuffed animals up here. He makes it faster than Mommy. Kids have tons more energy than we do a lot of times, though. Even though I have plenty of it, I think. And yes, y'all, I was telling the people at my church yesterday the same thing. There might come a day in my life where I won't have as much energy. I won't go as much as I do now. I'll have to gracefully accept that and find other things and ways of handling it. But while I have it, I'm going to enjoy it and appreciate it. You know, I'm not going to think about, what happens when the day comes and I don't have as much energy or I can't do things like I can now. I just have to think, well, right now I'm blessed because God's given me the ability to be like that. And this is what works for me in my life, you know? That's the way I kind of look at it. I think it makes more sense than the other way around. I honestly do. So I throw all the stuffed animals up on the bed. Except he's going to foot. Mercury gets in here because he don't want me cleaning his kid's room. Tries to knock stuff down or get in the way while we clean up the room. Oop. Pluto, why are you barking? You know who that is. Y'all, they're a mess. They're an absolute mess. I know. It bothers you. It bothers you that I have to clean his room up. I'm so sorry. Mommy has to do it. How dare Mommy have to clean the kid's room up. That's a pitiful thing, ain't it, Mercury? Pluto, come on, man. We got to hear barking the whole video. I guess so, y'all. Pluto says it has to be done. Will you stop? Will you stop it? Mama's going to get you. And we just did a declutter of Mason's room. You can't tell because he's got a lot of stuffed animals. But I'm not going to take all his things away, you know. Some of his things are collectibles, and we just kind of got rid of a good many instead of all. Oh, let's keep going. His book bag right here. He has a little Minecraft book bag where he carries his headphones and his wallet. He gets a $10 allowance every week. Little doodads that he might want if we're out and about, or when he goes to youth group on Tuesday nights. So, yeah. Let's do this, Mercury. Help Mama clean it. Instead of fussing at me. Help me clean it now. Help Mama clean it. Help Mama clean it now. Help Mama clean it. Come on now. Do some boot scoop boogie. I talk to my fur babies, y'all. I sure do. I feel like I was telling my good friend Cheryl, we talked for a while. I said they're like little mini humans. They really are. I say I'm a mini human that just, oh my goodness, this is not Mama's room. This is my kid's room. She shouldn't be in here bothering it. Hey, I don't like when the room's cleaned. I have to find stuff to knock over. You're taking away the fun. Please put it back. Leave it alone. It bothers me. It bothers my nerve. He's too funny. We flip his calendar. 14th, Thursday. Because of Mason having autism, he's a very routine type of kid. So staying organized and certain things we do the same way. We don't change them up because it works for him and helps him. So he has a little basket that we set up outfits in. I think he grabbed a different pair of pants, and I put in a shirt and pants for him. He does pick out his outfits. He's not real well. He can dress himself, but he's not too good at matching things and putting things together real well. So typically, he lets me do that still. He will be 13 this year. And I fold it up and I put it in a basket, and this will go in his closet. On the very top, it's got his name on it with the cat litter and stuff and all these other doodads. And then, yeah, there's my dog working again. So we're going to get up the trash can and clean out the litter box. Okay, had to run my landlord his mail. He gets a lot of his mail here, and I think that's because his tree service is here. So I don't say too much about it anymore. You know, he gets it here because his property is right behind us, so they just put everything into my mailbox, and I just take it to him. So let's clean out the litter box. We're down to about 20 minutes. Watch the cat. This is the cat's favorite part. Trash can is really just a electrical bucket, as you can see, that I use as a trash can there in the living room. Works out too as one. Clean it out. And his litter box gets dumped every other day and washed out with soapy water. And then we put clean litter. And then twice a day it gets cleaned out and like a scoop or two of fresh litter on top. So yeah. You gotta stay on top of the litter boxes. You can kind of see I can't move it too much or I'll make a mess with the litter all over, which I gotta vacuum. And this is not the fun one when it comes to cleaning. Mason does really good at this. He struggles a little bit because making sure he gets it clean and gets the litter back in there the right way. He knows how to run the vacuum. It's actually really cute to watch run it, except he don't get around the corners. Litter is almost like sand. It goes everywhere. So you gotta kind of make sure you kind of get around it good. My landlord was saying something. I got something, I don't know. I think all the rain. I didn't notice it till the day. Like little flowers growing up at the top part of the trailer. He wants me to try to pick and get off. I'll have to wait till my husband gets home because I can do it with a ladder. And you kind of dig around with a brush. Sometimes when they pee, the wet goes to the bottom. It seeps through the litter. You just want to make sure you get the most of it out. You're not going to get every little piece. Then we take Mercury litter. We buy the big, humongous, come here, Net Mercs jumbo litter right here for him. And I use a cup. And I give him a scoop and a half until I clean it completely out. And he's completely happy with that. Boop. Cats are a little bit more, they take kind of care of themselves, except for their litter box. And they can be, they're more self-sufficient, but they can be a little bit more of a handful. They're the ones that will knock stuff off and kind of find stuff to do if you're not helping entertain them. And say, we don't waste no time. If there's something we want to do, we just do it. So I'm about to get in there right now and do my business. Mama cleaned it for me. So we're going to make the bed. Then I'll give this room a vacuum. And I'll vacuum in there with the cat's litter box I just cleaned out. Mason's bedroom. Give him time to, if he's got to go potty. If I need to check it again. Because I just cleaned it. Give him time to do that. It's amazing what you can get done in an hour, y'all. Absolutely beautiful and amazing. It just blows my mind. And I'm moving at a good pace, but I'm not moving that fast. Really not fast at all. This is me all day long, even when I'm sitting. I thought, wow, it truly is. I like to give my sheets a nice shake. My home feels so much more cleaner, even if I get nothing else done but the bed's made. I like a made bed. And I don't have fancy sheets or covers, but I do like it to be straightened up. Got a weird effect. It even feels better to crawl up in it when you're like, sheets are all nice and straight. The covers are all nice and clean. Everything's nice and tidy. Sleep so much better. The dogs come down. I'm saying hello. Yeah, hi, YouTubers. Hi, YouTubers. Tell them hi. That's your way of telling them hi, Pluto? Hi. Okay. Here comes the kitty. Here comes me. Hey, the room's not clean unless I come and help out with it. And I'm probably going to sit down probably for about a half hour, watch something on my phone, maybe read a little bit of a book. I've been trying to read a lot more. I have to read a lot of inspirational books, especially a lot with Our Daily Bread. Sends me beautiful readings because it helps with the comprehension, and it definitely helps me a lot with my schoolwork. So I like to read when I sit down and take my breaks. Gospel music play in the background. Belly rubs are very important. And then, yeah. I'm going to leave my pants there. They're not hurting nothing. Push my heater back. We have a space heater down here. So, yep. Room's pretty much clean, though. Come on. Come on. In here, I wear a front tooth stay plate I take off at night and when I eat. I don't always take it out when I eat. Most of the time I do. But a lot of times if I'm eating ice cream or something really soft, I won't worry about it. So, whew. And then we're going to vacuum Mason's room. And if we have time on the clock, we will wipe down the bathroom. So I'm going to put y'all in here on his bed. That'll be the best spot y'all can see me. You won't see me for a minute because I'm going to walk away and grab the vacuum. Y'all might even see, he might not do it, but Mercury will fight the friggin' cord a lot of times. He does not, for whatever reason, like the vacuum, so he tries to bite the cord. He don't do it every time. He tries to take advantage of the vacuum while it's running. And then sometimes I have to wiggle it away from him. He's a funny little cat. Yep, the cord's going to bother him. Watch him. I'll show you. Cats get really bothered by things. In there. I always forget there's not a plug right there. Go behind his door. There's one. There's one. It's going to get you, Mercury. Look at me. I didn't mean to do that. Picking up the curtain. Have to drag the litter box out. Get right there up and around it. And I'll put that video in the link below, the vacuum clean with me. Or not clean with me, the clean out of my vacuum. How you take it apart and can clean it. One of the family members from church, David, was saying he watched and learned how to clean out a vacuum. That's good. That is the goal if you don't know how to do it. That's good. Some people can afford it, and not everybody can. They ain't always got the funds to go out and spend on new machineries and stuff like that. You can do that with a wash machine, a dryer, a vacuum. You can do that with a dishwasher. And it takes, I mean, there might not be as many screws, and it might not be as small, but you can still kind of take it apart a little bit, clean it up, and then put it back together. And it functions just like if you bought it at the store. It's almost like a miracle. It functions just like if you had bought it at the store. Like, seriously, y'all. I can't even kid with you when I say that. Those type of tricks was not something here on the platform. That was just from the work I've done over the years. And, you know, when you're cleaning on a regular housekeeping chart in a bigger type hotel, anywhere from 13 to 15 rooms a day, sometimes 20. And you got to move at a certain pace. You're not given but a certain amount of time to get a stayover done, tidied up for them, or to get a checkout completely clean. So you learn, if you don't take care of your cart, keep the top part of your cart clean that you're dragging down the hall, or your vacuum, well, you're not going to be doing a good job when you're working, because it's going to take you a lot longer, and they don't like for you to, you know, you don't really get a lot of overtime in jobs like that, especially if you're the one on the floor cleaning the rooms, stuff like that. So you work at a pace that works out so that people can be checked in and checked out, you know, and it's just a kind of a beautiful thing, you know, in a way. The things you learn throughout life that kind of transitions you into the next chapter of your life. Mason's room. Mercury's like, please leave now. You done did enough work in here. Please just get out of my kid's room. This is not your room. It belongs to Mason. So last but not least, let me grab some air freshener and I spray throughout all the rooms. I didn't vacuum this room downstairs. That's okay. I picked up a new one, Hawaiian Aloha. The value packs I like the best. Give your house a sit. I use warmers and candles, mostly a melt warmer. That's the ones I prefer the best when you're looking for just a nice, clean smell. And I do use stuff like this, air fresheners. So, go in a spray around. I like to come and just kind of spray around the couches and the curtains. I'll probably get a little spray happy, honestly. Spray the rest of the rooms. We literally got 3 minutes on the clock, and I'm going to flip my calendars, and then I'll just X that if it don't beep. And then we're done. So I have 2 calendars. I've already flipped Mason's that I keep around the trailer. One stays down by the front door. Let's flip it over. Put it on the table for a minute. Still got to make sweet tea and lemonade. And this, I shared this. Men, there are 2 theories for arguing with a woman. Neither one works. And this is something my grandmother gave to my mom. And then my mom, when she read through it, gave it to me. Really cute little book. Yeah, y'all, that's going to do it for my clean with me. Get my calendar back. I hope whatever you're doing, wherever you're at, you're having a blessed week, a good day. Remember, be thankful, be grateful. Life is short. Don't stress. Do your best. And I hope you'll like and subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.